2, 1.
Hi, Scott. All right, so I'm going to share the story of when Scott baptized me. Thursday at camp, at high school camp this year, just a few weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? I have gone through a lot since I was 8, and a lot in my life has changed. And I just really felt like it was my time to get baptized and to make a public declaration to the Lord. I knew that I wanted to get baptized by Scott because I love Scott and he has spoken into my life in so many amazing ways. And thank you, Scott, for doing everything that you've done for me when it comes to worship and teaching me how to do awesome things in worship and giving me amazing opportunities and things like that. And so anyways, I just wanted to get baptized by him. And so we were standing in the pool and it was my turn to get baptized after some of my friends went. And he starts talking and he starts just bawling and he's like, "You're gonna have to do this, Oksana." And so he collects himself and Oksana starts trying to ask me questions and that didn't work out either. She starts crying too. And eventually Scott collected himself and he looked at me and he told me, "Do you believe that in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? Do you believe Jesus died for you and rose again?" And then he baptized me and I gave him a big old hug, and it was the best experience ever for me personally and in my personal walk with the Lord. But it was also just so special that someone who has spoken into my life in so many unbelievable ways. I could go on and tell so many stories, but we only have time for one. So thank you, Scott, so much just for baptizing me and speaking into my life in unbelievable ways. And I will never forget everything that you've done for me and so many amazing memories I have with you, the serious and the very funny and crazy ones. So I love you, Scott.
Yo, what's up, Scott? I don't know where to start, to be honest. All I can remember is the first time, I think, whenever you announced that you were leaving. That got me sad, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like looking forward to like getting to know you, and obviously we've had a lot of time since then, like over camp and whenever I would show up to East and through like various events and stuff like that, I've gotten to like really know you, and I gotta say I'm really thankful. I'm still relatively new in my walk as a Christian, and I'm still figuring out like things on how to walk practically better in faith, walking closely with God. And man, I've just seen you do that so well, through your leadership and I guess your down to earthness and your ability to connect with people in meaningful and impactful ways. Like those conversations have been just amazing. I've learned so much from you, and man, I honestly can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough for how much you've done for me. Just how much, I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss of words right now. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, be praying for you while you're out in Boise. Look forward to seeing you again, man. Love you.
Hi, Scott. So my Scott story it's kind of more of like a funny moment. I don't even know if it's going to be funny for me. It was just awkward. But so we were at camp this year, and Scott was like sitting at the same table that I was eating breakfast at with everybody. And everybody's all talking. It's still pretty full. It's like not too late, so like a lot of people are still in there. So, I finish eating. I get up to throw away my stuff. I'm just walking, and I go to throw the stuff away, and the juice box falls out the side of the trash can. So I bent down to get it. On the way, I head slam the trash can. And so I pick up the juice box, turn around, and slam into the table full of cereal, and I almost knock it over. Like, a couple of the little cereal things just kind of like fell over. But I throw away my stuff, and then I turn around, and I slide back, and I almost fall again. So it was a pretty big wipeout. I'm not a very graceful person. But I'm looking around, and nobody noticed. I was like, okay, because somebody always notices. Maybe I got away with it this time. And then I start walking back and I see Scott. Everyone's all, talking, and I just see Scott looking right at me. And I was like, Scott? He was like, yes. I was like, did you see that? He was like, yes. And I just walked over, sat down. At this point, everybody at the table stopped talking, and they're just looking like, what? Like, and then, yeah. So my story is pretty much just about how Scott ruined the one opportunity that I could have had to actually get away with something like that, but it's fine. I still love you, Scott. And I guess to finish, kind of a little bit more serious, just want to say thank you, Scott, for like everything that you've done for us, for like how long that you've been here, for like making like relationships with all of us. And I feel like you being here, you were literally, like, people say this, but you were like the glue that held us together. Like, you made Remnant like more than just a youth group. Like, you made it a home for like me and for like so many kids. So I just want to say thank you. We're gonna miss you so much, and not gonna lie, still kind of mad that you're leaving, but happy that you get to have this new opportunity and be somebody else's Scott. So just thank you for everything.
What is Scott?
Really sad that Scott and Jackie are leaving, but very excited for this upcoming season. And I guess we're just really grateful for all the learning curves that we've gone through as part of ministry and, you know, as leaders and as a pastor, like for Scott. And we just see like all the great potential and the things that the Lord is going to use him for. And it's cool to see just like their growth as a family. And going back to like the first time I met Scott and Jackie, like I was trying to integrate into a ministry for the first time, but I wasn't really sure if the Lord really wanted me at youth yet. But it was just great to see their consistency and like reaching out to me and making me feel like I was already a part of ministry, even though I wasn't really yet. And that relationship just kind of continued through the years, where when we were able to join Remnant and we were ready, they just welcomed us. So we're just really thankful for you guys embracing us and our family in this ministry. And yeah.
Double sauce that, like all of that, like for real. Like I was thinking, like, what am I gonna tell you, Scott and Jackie? Like, from what I hear, because we only got to like spend like one season with you guys, but in that season we were gifted to see just like the importance of just trusting the Lord and being consistent. And it was obvious you guys were consistent. Like, I want to call you, you know, the big fundamental, like Tim Duncan, you know. And it's pretty awesome, man, to see that. Like, such an inspiration, and it's such a short season for us to just really like, man, to have like trusted us and empowered us and been there for us. And we just, it's a gift. And it was cool. It ain't sad, because you're gonna keep a bedroom for us, right? That's what we heard. There's a room up there. So, you know, we'll bring our pillows. We good. We good. So much blessings, much love to you. And, you know, we'll see you soon.
Love you guys.
Whoa! Whoa! Guys, look! I'm about to sit in here. No. Everyone. Hey, Scott. How you doing? Hey, Scott, remember pancakes? Now your turn, Sheila.
My first impression of this guy is, wow, he's so nice. Like, he has no idea who I am, and he just invites me over like I'm an old friend. Like, he really wants to get to know me and get to know about me, and he wants to know what I have to say. And yeah, that was my first impression of Scott, was that just the love of the Lord and the love that Jesus has for his church. That's the love that Scott has for all of us students. And God has spoken to me through Scott countless times in so many of his teachings, in his random prayers after worship, in our conversations. And I could not be more thankful to the Lord that, one, he pushed me to go to summer camp when I didn't know anybody, and two, that he just put such an anointing over Scott and his beautiful wife Jackie. And although he will be missed very, very deeply, Boise is just so blessed that the Lord is calling him to serve there and to be a pastor there. And I cannot wait to see what he does through Scott and his beautiful family. So that's my story. I love you so much, Scott and Jackie, and I'm gonna miss you guys, but I will visit you. Promise. Okay. Bye.
Hi, Scott. When I first came here, there was a big trip to Apple Annie's, and so I went, and you went, and Kaylee was there, and I was just standing next to her, and I dropped a donut on the ground accidentally, and Scott picked it up, and he goes, "Should I eat it? Do you dare me to eat it?" And we're just like, okay, definitely just eat it. So he ate the donut, and we asked him what it tastes like, and he said, "It tastes like dirt and it feels terrible." So he threw it on the ground, he spit it out or swallowed it, I don't remember. So that was pretty much it. Love you, Scott. I'm really sad you're leaving, but the people in Boise, just good luck to you, honestly, but we'll really miss you here. And you really changed it, I think. I don't know, I haven't been here for the past couple of years. But we'll miss you. Bye, Scott.
Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about how Scott went from, this to this. Scott being dad started at camp of 2019, is when it really caught on for everybody. So we were just laying in the cabins, it was like midnight, 12:30, and one of the kids, he just yells, "Dad, I'm hungry!" And then everybody just started yelling "Dad" at Scott. And so that was like the first or second night, and that's just lasted, what is it now, 2 years? And then I started a YouTube channel, and we got Jamin on there, and then Jamin became dad, and Scott is now Grandpa Scott, because he's old and leaving us now, so it's fitting. Rest in peace, Grandpa Scott. You will be missed. We all love you.
Father Billings. That's what we used to call him. Before, Will called him Dad. But anyways, those steak and eggs, Scott, that was pretty good. I don't know if you guys know, but me, Jamin, and Elijah would always go to Scott's house, sometimes sleep there, and our tradition was steak and eggs every night. So that was pretty fun. And I'm gonna miss Scott because of the steak and eggs, not from anything. I'm just kidding. Scott, I'm gonna miss you, and I love you.
Hey, Scott. Good to see you, man. I've had an extremely hard time thinking about what to say, I'll be honest. There are so many memories that we have, so many things I could bring up, and it's like, oh, which one do you choose, you know? 10 years ago, it's been almost 10 years I've known you. I don't think I could ever have expected or asked for such an amazing friend, pastor, mentor, boss, even at one point. You truly have just been such a blessing in my life, and it's beyond describing, it's beyond words. It's so crazy. I'm so happy for you, man. I remember when you first told me about Boise, we were sitting in the studio. You told me you had some news to tell me, and I didn't know if you guys were either pregnant or what was happening. But you told me about Boise, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm so happy for you guys. I know that the city of Boise is going to be so blessed to have you guys, in the church that you guys plant is going to be amazing, and it's going to be God just doing amazing things, and I just can't wait to see it all unfold. I was looking through old pictures and old videos and stuff like that, and I found a picture, a selfie that you actually had taken, and you sent it to me when I was in high school. I think it was in sophomore or junior year. And you sent me a picture of you up on a lift, you know, and you're just big cheese and fixing things and doing your thing, right? But I remember the message that you sent me was just so encouraging, so out of, you know, the ordinary and just so random, but it was such an encouragement. You told me, you know, you loved me, you were praying for me, and I hoped I had a good day. And whatever is happening, I remember it impacted my day so much. And it's little things like that you've done over the last 10 years that have just blessed me so much. And man, I know this isn't goodbye. I know I'm gonna come see you in Boise and come stay in my room that you have for me. But for now, I'll see you later, dude. Love you, man.